Good morning, good morning. Kiss up to God. How is everybody this morning? I know it's early, but I have to go to work. This morning, my caption resentment. Resentment is powerful, but forgiveness is more powerful. Let me read about resentment. Why is resentment so powerful? Because it gives the illusion. Check out the word I said illusion, which you know is not real. It gives the illusion of power and control. It provides energy to get things done. It is a way to avoid uncomfortable communication. It seems to offer protection from vulnerability and a way to feel safe. So when you resent someone, it causes an illusion. You try to have power over those people that you resent. And when I was in the book of Timothy, I was in the book of Timothy 1 and 2, and Second Timothy third verse, third chapter. I'm sorry, third chapter. I'm going to read a few verses. Okay, there will be troubled times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self control, brutal, not lovers of the goods, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power, have nothing to do with them. Hmm. Do you anyone see any of those signs now? In our children, in people, period. Especially like, lovers of self, lovers of money, disobedient. And I just wonder, do some of that come from being resentful, harboring ill feelings towards each other, towards people? Because I was reading where it says, you could go back and quote me on that. I want to say 81% of women are raising children alone, and 14% of men are. And not just raising them alone, but holding the kids hostage against the parent. I see it all the time. I've seen it personally, where the mother is angry at the father and the child is being held from the father. He can't see the child because she's mad at him. Or the father is angry at the mother and the child can't see the mother because he's angry at her. You see, you're angry at each other, but the child is in the middle. And it also said that when kids are in the middle like that, when they grow up, they become disobedient. Drug addicts, alcoholics, poor health, because it takes a toll on a child, especially when they love both parents. And we have to get into a spirit of forgiveness. It is hard to forgive when you've been hurt. I know that firsthand. It is hard, but it's necessary, especially if you want to try to give your child a better life. Because I've been divorced twice, and John and my son's father, of course, that was my first divorce. I never withheld my son from his father, never, because it was his child also, and the dad is going to be able to teach the boy more things than a mother can. Shoot, if he was late, I would call him and be like, "I'm on my way to so and so. Will we drop him off?" because it gives you your time. Instead of withholding the child from the other parent, let the parent, especially if the parent is a good parent, allow them to have their child. That gives you your freedom to be able to do you, to be able to, go out, get that release, because it's difficult raising a child alone. But if you co-parent and allow the other parent, especially if they're good parents, if they're not good parents and they're putting the child in harm, I understand not letting them see them. I get that. But if they're a good parent, allow them to have their child. They help you make it. Why not help you raise it? And stop being resentful and stop being hateful and mean to each other, because the only one that you're really hurting is the child. And a lot of times the kids grow up to be very nasty, hateful adults because of their childhood. As I stated before, I see it all the time working in the school system. Children not, coming to school, not getting rest because the parents have been arguing all day, or they're standing in the middle and the child is in the middle while the parents are back and forth at each other. Has nothing to do with the child. And if you're resentful or you're hateful or you're angry or you're mad, check yourself. Try to go within and see why. If you need to get help, get help. If you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. You need to talk to someone who's not in the middle of it, though. Don't call your best friend and tell them about it, because a lot of times they're on your side, or sometimes they don't want to hear it, especially when they see that you're wrong. You lose friends and you lose people when you're like that also, calling them, saying the same thing over and over again. Don't nobody want to hear that. If you're not going to correct the situation, if you're not going to correct your behavior, nobody wants to hear that. Stop calling someone that you think is going to be on your side. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with people. Because sometimes things don't work out. It might not have been the other person. It might have been you that pushed them away. See what's going on inside of you and yourself. What happened to the relationship, and stop putting the children in the middle. Stop using the child as a pawn. It's not fair to the child, and it's not fair to the other parent. It happens all the time. Allow your child to grow up and make their own decision about their parent. Jonathan grew up with his father, and it's like, I never stood in the middle of it. They have a relationship, but I allow him to make his own decisions about him and his father. You have to do that also with your child. Allow them to make the decision. Don't hold them back, because they're going to resent you for that. I have a nephew to this day. Once he became an adult, when he left the home, because he was being withheld also, he don't even talk to them. And that's sad. I don't like that he don't talk to them, but he resents them from holding him back from his family. Because if you're holding them back, like if my grandkids are being held back from their father, they're also being held back from their grandmother. So now you're going down the line. When you're holding them back from the other parent, you're also holding them back from their other family. And it takes a village to raise a child, especially the children of today. Think about it. Think about it. If you know someone who needs to hear this video, please share it. Because resentment is powerful, but forgiveness is more powerful. You have to forgive. Share my video, please. Subscribe to my video. Like my video. If you have any comments, leave a comment. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am a Southern Belle, and I am on the right road now. Y'all have a blessed day now. You hear? God bless.